In an age long past, there was born a boy who was not quite sure the kind of qualities required to be the kind of man that can only be described as courageous, caring, kinda short. So prepare yourself for danger, deception, dancing. For up the path comes our kinda short hero, known only as Professor Shy Guy.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I do like this part though. Hi there. It's Friday. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to Sean, DJ Dragonfire, and more. It's Friday and we're playing some more games. Tonight we're returning to Warframe, which we also did last week. But the reason is we got hit with a new mainline, which has brought a new bunch of content. Amongst others, we have an event that has just started, which is called Operation Berry Treats. I am holding to that. And that gives some unique rewards, which we will present in a moment. I'm sure they're going to return at a later time, but if you want in on them, you have to go for it. Now, also, yeah, Melee 2.999997. I was gonna wait to talk a little bit about that, but it is it's good. I went out to test it out, and I had forgotten it was even a thing, and I didn't notice. That is a sign that it is good. When you can play and it just comes to you naturally, they did a good job. So, yeah, it's good. You have to get used to a few things, like you now have the aim ground slam, which if you have your melee weapon out, the chance that you're doing an aerial strike instead is fairly high. So if you want to do an aerial slam, if you have your weapon out, pull out your what is it called, ranged weapon instead, and then aim and fire, quote-unquote fire. Anyways, we have Moo with me, so let's bring Moo in. Moo!
Moo!
It didn't mute and unmute me this time. Oh, unmute and mute. Alright.
Melee to your face. No, mainline to your face, because you know we got hit by mainline to your face.
Let's get the music off so we can get started.
Yeah, wanna go dojo?
Yeah, we could. I just wanted to point something out. And it's not Imba's nice butt, though it is nice.
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
So, yeah.
Papa!
Papa with a weird lighting glitch on her head. So, when you get into the game, you will be met with some new stuff.
Yeah, they broke
which
kinda the lighting a little bit and stuff.
It's not so much that, but they are working on lighting in general. The Valis has gotten a lighting overhaul. They fixed the lighting out there. It doesn't cost any more to run. It's not the fancy real-time shadows that they've been talking about, but they have fixed the lighting bugs they had out there, and they're going to do the same for the planes. It is not in this main line. Then they're going to introduce it in Gas City as well. And once they've done that, they're going to go back to the old maps and also fix the lighting up there, because it is a little wonky. But anyways, when you log in, you will be met by this wall of text. And it's multiple things. You can see we have the Razorback Armada that has started, so get in on that. It's 200,000 credits and an Oracle Catalyst pre-built. It's a good thing to do. Also, it is where you get the Arcwing 6060 fire mods, so good to farm.
I need those.
They are low drop chance, so whether you want to do the 3 runs that's required or you want to farm it more, it's up to you. It will return eventually. And then we have the other things. We also have, let's start from the bottom, which is World Cycles is now shown, Void Trader is shown, and we also have our Night Wave. We could see here we have the daily. I have 83 of 150 enemies killed with corrosive, so I'm still needing a little bit of my daily. And my Night Wave, I have done 12 of 10 weekly acts, which I don't think that's a math thing, but I think it counts dailies outside of the normal. I'm not sure there though, because we're on Friday and I'm pretty sure I've done my dailies every day, so I should be on 15 of 10, so there's something there, but let's continue. Last is Operation Buried Treats, which you can see lasts for 13 days and 19 hours. And then there's also Thermal Fracture, or Thermia Fractures, which is part of the event, which lasts for 13 days and 7 hours. So we need to finish this goal. It's a community goal. We need to close enough fractures, and that will enable a boss, which will last for the remaining part of the Buried Depths, or Buried Treats event. And how you do it is you need to go up and visit the Exploiter Orb. If you don't know where it is, look at the map. It wanders in a circle around the Temple of Prophet. And behind it will be some little spiders, which carry coolant, new spider type. You must kill them. And then it will drop coolant canisters, which you can then use to close these Thermia fissures that spawn around the planes in random locations. Every one you close with a canister gives you 1 credit towards this goal. You can see I've already done 24 and gotten the first reward. And if you do 4 with 1 canister, you get a bonus 3, so you almost get what would be equal to 2 full canisters if you finish off a canister. So that's definitely advised. Now it is difficult. It is higher level enemies. I think they're 45, and you start at threat level 3, though it will drop over time. So it is a little difficult, especially if you're new. I don't really have that much of a problem, except when I mess up. But what we can get from it? Well, there is an emblem and a sigil at 5 and 75. The emblem is the shoulder thing, the sigil is the chest thing. So if you want some decorations, but there's also some other things, which is amalgamods. Amalgamods is a new type of mod, which is currently only existing 1 of each. 1 for shotgun, 1 for rifles, 1 for secondaries, and 1 for melee. And what they do is they fill the role of a mod that we've had before, but a little less than what that mod would have given. Instead you get something different. Like for instance, Amalgam Serration gives you, I think it is 135 instead of 165% damage to your rifle, but in exchange you get sprint speed. I don't know if it counts whenever you, or like globally. depending on, like, no matter which weapon you have out, or if it only counts when you have your rifle out. That will be a test thing. But yeah, those are a thing. And you can guess what the barrel diffusion is, the multi-shot mod. Serration is the damage mod. So you can kind of guess what they're doing. Similarly, critical damage mod for melee plus something else. And it's not always sprint speed, it is different things. It's kind of like mixing a weapon mod with an Exilus mod from your Warframe, which is quite interesting. And it can definitely change some things. And then finally we have the Opticore Vandal. Now I looked a little bit at the Opticore Vandal. People are bitching about it, I knew they would. It's fun to see them cry. But
I mean, when do they not bitch?
What it is it is basically a mini Opticore. It looks the same, except it has a different skin, of course. However, it only does 40% of the Opticore's damage. However, it does so with increased charge time, with increased reload, and with a larger magazine. It has 8 bullets instead of 5. It loads, so it shoots 60% faster, or charges 60% faster. It also has improved reload. So already with just the charge time and the damage, you have the same DPS. When you then also factor in your reload and your larger magazine, the DPS is actually higher than the standard Opticore. The standard Opticore will place a larger hit when it hits, but this will do more damage over time and also be more suitable for general play, because if you're running through a mission, you really don't need to do 1000 damage base to an enemy. It's nice if you're fighting something monstrous, but otherwise not really. There's also some new stuff, which the first you get from the market. You can see Hildren is a thing. You can't get Hildren yet. Hildren will come from the boss, and that is a very important thing. You might need, we don't know yet, but you might need to be old mate with Vox Solaris before you can farm for Hildren. So if you want to get her in this round, you have to start farming so you can finish off your old mate. But if you don't know, old mate, it is with the Solaris people. Down here. Solaris United, old mate, it's the final rank, which gives you access to the Vox Solaris Syndicate. So you might need that, probably because it's going to be implemented through bounties, similar to how the Profit Taker was implemented. So get working on that. If you should miss it this time, it is not detrimental, because this will be a returning event similar to how the ghouls work. So it will pop up now and then you can do it again and do the bounties and that sort of thing. So that's fine. But yeah, if you want to get it this time around, get at it. And also, we already know that her main blueprint comes from Vox Solaris, but you can farm Vox Solaris later. So that's not time critical, but I would expect her parts to be bounty rewards. I can't imagine they would do it as a drop from the boss, but yeah. Anyways, the other thing is this here, which, as you can see, for some reason is showing it's showing some energy effects. That's because it's radiation, of course, it's radiation-based damage. This is the Tatsu, which is the first in-game heavy Nikana. It requires a bunch of Oroxium and Hespicum alloy, and it requires 1200 Kuva and 2 Argon crystals to craft. But you can buy the blueprint off the market, so you can make it whenever. The stance for it drops from the reactant spiders, or the coolant spiders that we will be seeing once we go out there. So to get the stance, you need to go out and kill them. They're not super tough, but don't bring unleveled gear, because that will do nothing. I did that accidentally because I had been unveiling a ribbon. So that was fun. Also, before we go, the Razorback, if you don't know how to do it, what you need to do is you need to do Archwing missions near Corpus planets. So that means Jupiter or Neptune, I think it is. It will say it in your... Yeah, it is an interesting limbo skin. We can take a look in a second. But you need to do Archwing missions around Corpus planets. The mailbox will tell you which, but I know that you can do it on Neptune, where I do it, because I prefer to do the mobile defense, because that just works. And you need to get 12 cryptographic alloys, and then you can craft the Razorback ciphers. You need 1 for each run, and you need to do 3 runs. And then you can see here the overview of the other stuff. Here we have some scanning progress, which is a community goal to scan things that are hidden around the valleys. And that's about it, what we know about it for now. But it's related to the event.
The snot skin.
The snot skin?
Mm-hmm.
What?
The new limbo one.
Snot?
Yeah.
I don't understand. He has a weird nose dangly.
Yeah, that's what I mean with snot. It looks weird.
See? Nose dangly. Kind of reminds me of those from, I think it is Chinese mythology, could also be Japanese. Undead. Definitely interesting, though I'm not personally a huge fan of sentient stuff. And I'm not really a Limbo player, so I probably won't get it. But if I was to play Limbo, maybe. It's definitely very different from his usual look. Well, we don't know if there even is rewards for the scanning yet. There's none listed. So... don't know. Sorry. The rewards are related to closing the fissures for now. It might alter the final fight. We're also getting a weird resource which is... I can't remember what it's called. It's something Thermia. We'll get some when we're out there, but...
Yep.
Yeah,
I like the random Papa toy.
Yeah, it's just when Papa comes up here. Also, if you want to come along, Sean, let me know. We can make that happen. So, the other new thing, the other new weapon we have, you already saw it in the market, but you can't get it from the market. It is in the Tenno research, and it is the Larkspur, which is a heavy gun for Hildren. It can be used by others too, but when Hildren uses it, it gains more ammunition, so that's quite nice. But we're still researching it, so only Moo has it, because Moo couldn't wait.
I took the anger one. It's also good.
Yeah, I'll be using the Noble.
Like, yeah. Come on, get it. The Noble one is really sassy. I can put it on.
Yeah, I hope that it will just happen, but we'll see.
And yeah, I bought it. The whole bundle is 575 plat, so not really cheap, but...
I was about to say, if you're about to say that's cheap, not really expensive.
I just wanted to get something nice today.
Yeah.
That's
I could use
Noble
something
one.
nice too, but I'm a little more picky about my oh, I should show the Noble properly. About where I use the money. But yeah, this is the Noble. Powerful stance and then flexing. She has some really good animations. I'm gonna have to buy the Noble for use other places.
yeah, definitely. Also, I put the Catch Moon on her.
She is very much inspired by Saria. That's definitely true. Like,
I
even her
mean-
weapon, it has the lock-on beam and everything. It has the throw an explosive projectile thing.
Yeah, I
She's
wanted to
shield
say
focused.
I
It
would
is-
definitely show
it
it
is
off in this
basically
definitely
Warframe.
area.
Yeah.
Warframe's area. But that's good. Definitely will put it out.
Alright, let me know when you're ready and then I'll toss you an invite. We'll probably end up doing one of the fishes and then we'll invite you in after. Then we can also demonstrate how you get the rewards. It does take a little bit to do one of the fishes. It takes like 20 minutes. It can be quicker
Roughly.
than that, but it depends on how quickly you get the stuff that you need.
Also, just look at it.
I like the new effect.
Yeah, definitely.
But Gradler also got some extra effects to make it a little bit more flashy.
But yeah, like you can
Let's
see
just
here,
do
you
that
have the.
Deploying a heavy gun will now also do an AoE knockdown, or rather ragdolling, so that is quite
Yep.
nice.
But Papa, stay here for a moment.
Sure. Crunch time. And as you
Like
see,
you can.
if you have your melee weapon out, it will do most often that, so... Oh, if I actually let it aim.
Like what I wanted to show here, like you see, you have the beam
Wibbly wobbly.
and you have the other, so it's completely Saria. Also, the charge up, you can once it's charged, I think it takes 2 or 3 seconds to charge.
Yeah, there might
You
be...
can release it?
You probably get a better charge from the fire rate increasing mods.
Yeah, probably. But what I wanted to say is, once it's charged, you can release it anytime. You have to hold down to charge, and you can't hold it forever. It will eventually auto-release.
But yeah, when you melee hit, you pull out your melee weapon and you'll go directly into combos. You can aim to get your ranged weapon back. And it's feeling really fluid. As I said, I didn't even notice it was a thing. I actually had to remember, oh yes, melee 2.99997 is a thing. I should go out and test that.
Yeah, I got dizzy. Also, I brought out the ball pepper just because it looks so tiny, but it's really strong. Like, it looks. Maybe we put also the Buster on it and it just looks ridiculously tiny.
I mean, it looks ridiculously tiny in a normal Warframe.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I like to do is when I'm making the approach here, I like to have a look around because as you can see there we have a Thermia fracture. We also have one up here. That one we'll probably grab first. We need 4 fractures total, and if you can get enough as you approach, then you won't have to go back and look for them afterwards. There is some drop off to it, so if you're too far away, you will use my other weapon. So if you're too far away, it will drop you off and you will land like not as far as you expected. These fellas will continue to spawn underneath the exploiter orb, but they will replenish faster if you leave the area. So if you're farming for the mod, I would go in, get them, then leave. See, I aimed a little bit above there just to be sure.
Get the party started. Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the canister.
Also, it's a little bit of impact and mostly radiation. The new arc one.
Good to know.
are like, I think, 10 impact and 100 radiation. Need more enemies. Yeah, a few.
And I will also say, if you are Vazarin, the best school, then you can heal the canister. So, should it get damaged, you can save it. But the melee guy.
Yeah.
We can do that now. Get revenge on those assholes. And if you keep those down, then things will be a lot easier for you.
Oh, I can do hilly butter.
Oh, yes. Right, someone's melee. Also, I turned on the weapon effects now because they look a lot better. Oh, Oberon chassis.
Okay, should probably take it off. Definitely very different playstyle.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah. Also, for everyone who didn't know yet, putting something like flow on, or prime flow on Hildren brings in nothing because she has 0 energy.
Well, it depends. You can, if you want a double buffer, you could do quick thinking on her health, but you do have her passive, which is that when she loses her shield, she actually gets invulnerable for a moment.
She has...
Oh, she has no energy?
She has 0 energy.
Okay, well then of course you won't get it.
Like, completely 0. If you put it on, it does literally nothing.
Hit it first. There we go.
As like, don't even bother with something like flow, which has literally 0 energy, so...
There is a nice new thing though. Oh, Exploder's about to be here, so we should get out of here.
Might be a good idea.
Well, it's good timing because it's just about done.
Yeah.
Done.
Filling complete.
Still coolant in the canister.
Okay,
Grab
let's
it
get
and
out of
find
here and let's get
another
to the other one.
This diluted thermia could come in handy.
I did experience a bug where I lost the canister.
Yeah, but bugs are about to...
The Axomatis... Yes and no. They are decent. They are mainly critical. They don't really have the status to make them great. However, because they don't, they are... Like, they have a little bit more ribbon disposition, so with the ribbon they can become really good. But they aren't the best weapon. Simply because they are mainly critical focused, and for a weapon like that you want to have some status to make it viable in game, quote unquote, like high tier missions.
Need some shield?
No, I'm good, but you do. So they're not a bad weapon at all. They are pretty good, just... They struggle a little bit in end-game content, or high-level content, whatever you want to call it. They are still an automatic pistol, so... You will shoot a lot of bullets, even if your... what's it called, your status isn't amazing. Please stop shooting me. The weapon I'm using at the moment is the Prisma Twin Gremlin. I keep on trying to say the real name because I keep on killing them the Grim Katas, but it is the Prisma Twin Gremlins.
The Prismark Grand Carters.
Yep. Twin Grim Carters. This is not doing so well. Now, however, it's doing fine.
Access sealed. Let's do it again.
Let's get out of here and let's see if we can find another one.
Also, I think I kinda torture the poor tiny ambassador a little.
Oh, what?
I think I torture the tiny ambassador a little. You know, the Arkwing.
Are you calling Hildren fat?
No, she's fluffy.
Well, Axtiletters will do better for in-game content just because it has more status, but it really depends on what you want to do. If you're in lower level content, the others will probably do better. It is also a matter of, is the target armored? Oh, I have some friends. Hi guys.
If there's one thing I've learned, Dream.
Now, there is a bug at the moment. I think it's a bug. You get double standing for those guys out here.
Done it all.
Yep.
There's always more.
That has to be a bug, because you still get the same standing everywhere else. There is a resource booster while this event is going, in the Valis itself.
Oh,
here's
no! Yeah, no resource and
Yeah, resource and credits.
yeah. I was just saying, you do have
Oh, great,
an
we
affinity
have a
booster. I
green
know
one.
that it's the event. Also, right now I have quadruple affinity. Because we have the affinity booster weekend and also with the
Careful about your health.
yeah. Also, I have this Hildren. You get when you buy Hildren, you get also an affinity booster 3 days. So that's also something I got. I own. I also remember I have made all my weapons to radiation damage only, or mostly radiation and viral. The canister doesn't do so well.
I'm trying to take down this bloody spider. I don't have the most ideal damage type. For some reason now it's vulnerable.
Yeah. And invisible. Oh, well, so she has 300 armor, by the way.
There you go.
Said it.
Once the Axomati Prime comes out, then I have a feeling that first of all ribbons are gonna change, but also that might have the potential to be something quite nasty. We'll have to see though, it could also be a disappointment.
Prime disappointment. That bombs.
Okay. And Mary just died.
Yeah, that happened for me too a few times. Thank you.
Grab the
Seating
canister and
complete.
get to another fracture.
Okay, let's find another one. Yeah, I still need to finish it. I do have some relics for it, but I need like the last couple of parts, so maybe I get it, maybe I don't. It is one of those weapons where, yeah, it's a meta weapon, so I'm not really too excited about it. Found one.
Yay!
So like, I prefer to do something with weapons that aren't as meta, because they're usually more fun.
If Neff won't do anything about these fractures, we'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed.
Nice, we will be done once this one is done, so then we'll head back to Fortuna and invite you from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, listeners of all ages, I present to you, walking amongst us, the once and future.
I keep thinking you're one of those flying guys.
The only issue I have with the Force is you can only use your first as a weapon.
Careful down. Well, does it auto-engage it at least? And can you mod it separately?
Your first one? So you can mod it, like it's just another exalted weapon, more or less.
That's what I figured. Which, speaking of, you can use exalted weapons now. Like, you can use ranged weapons while you're, for instance, in Hysteria. So that's interesting. It does mean that the focus farm is going to suffer a bit, but who needs focus? Like, if you still rely on exalted weapons to focus farm in this day and age, then learn about on the spot. Because it's much nicer.
Yeah. It's just another secondary, so you can use all your secondary mods, by the way.
Yep, I can't demonstrate it here because I am Cora, but if you aim while you have Hysteria out, it should shift into your ranged. It's in the patch notes, so I'm pretty sure it's in there. I haven't tried it.
At least I like that you can still pick up.
It will still drain your energy, by the way, so it's not bad. Also, it used to disable PMS vision. I don't know if it's still doing that.
Like I like that you can still pick up energy balls, and they just regenerate your health, your shield.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Hey, need some shields.
I should stop shooting them then.
Thank you.
And boop. 2 diluted thermia.
Did I get anything? Yep, I got some too. Seems 2 per 4 run of 4.
Yeah, you don't get any if you don't do a run of 4 though.
Yeah.
Ah.
My engines are still colored the right way. Oh.
And what is the right way?
How I colored them.
Good, good.
Like the way I colored them back then.
So I guess it's a host thing.
Might be. Would be time for...
It could also be a type of jet.
Yeah, could be. I mean, though, if there are host bugs, that would be kind of finally, because so far it's only client bugs. Larkspur. Also, I'm now rank 22.
Nice.
So, equipment, arsenal...
This number here shows you your current total, by the way. So I have 31 total, which is just enough for the first set of amalgamates, which you get by mail from Udico. So, let's have a look at the first one. A token of appreciation. You're getting the hang of it. We just wanted to send you a little something by way of encouragement. Don't let up. Udico. I think it's working. You're doing good work, Sparky. At the current rate, Smokefinger charts a plateau in seismic. Smokefinger charts a plateau in seismic activity before long. That's good news for Fortuna. Keep it up, Udico. We have shotgun spaz, or amalgam shotgun spaz, which is fire, rave, and revive speed. And amalgam serration, which is, as I said, damage and sprint speed.
By the way, on arcades you can now see those you don't have.
Yeah. I was watching Steve's last night sporadic at-home mainline stream, trying to delay people so they don't realize what's going on. Let's also keep people updated, of course. And he was talking about that. Yep, there's new ability tab. If you go into your arsenal, if you go into abilities, you have this screen. It shows passive, it also shows all the abilities. Now with a little video. It's supposed to be a video, but I don't think they've managed to finish all the videos yet, so those will probably come later. I'm not a fan of this screen that it doesn't show the stats like normally, because that means I have to go and flip it on and off constantly. There's also tips, but even nicer, if you go into your upgrade screen, they're actually right here, so you can, when you equip an ability, see what it does by just hovering over here. That part is definitely really nice. The other one, I would like to see the stats right there.
And first form was spent on Hilton. Actually, the Balefire Charger.
Yeah, those mods those weapons do rank up a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Well, let's head out when you're ready.
I'm ready. I already see another Hildrun.
Also, let's
Do you see the other Hildrun here?
let's hop into the server, I think,
Yeah, might be a good idea.
so we can get Sean into voice if Sean wants to. It's not a demand, but
Live
if you
stream
want
or
to,
the hidden cave?
in the hidden cave, because that way I can control who joins when.
Oh!
I was just about to drag Sean over. One more.
Do you see the Hildrun here? The two Hildruns, more or less.
I don't see you, so probably not.
But you see the other Hildrun that's here. And Fortuna, are you still in the...
I'm in the elevator. I don't know where
Yeah,
everyone
then you
else
should
is.
probably go outside of the elevator, maybe.
But we're going outside. I see a Hildren.
Yeah. No, she runs away. I also already saw one of the snot limbos.
You can also do multiple canisters in one run, by the way. So, you just have to go and get more canisters.
I mean, you usually drop 2 to 3 if you go for it.
Yeah, but I still only bring one because, as I said,
Yeah.
they have the chance of dropping the new stands, and they only respawn quickly when you're not there. So it gives you a purpose to go back there again. What's going on? I think your mic is bugged up, Sean. We can't hear you. It's just doing weird popping noises.
Yep. You can hear that you want to say something, but we can't hear that you say something because it's just pop, pop.
I can't hear anything.
Hello.
Hello?
There we go.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, shoddy extension cord is shoddy.
Boom. I know it.
Are you still
Also, I got
moving
ki-
into the valleys?
To the yeah.
This is just silly.
I've been saying
Look
I
at
got
me.
yeah, I got a cannon.
You got a what?
I got a cannon.
A cannon?
Yeah. Yeah, a cannon. A mini cannon.
Okay.
I love it.
It's taking a long time to load.
Yep.
I scanned something. What did I scan?
I don't know.
Yeah, hello. I thought that was just, hello. Oh! Oh, there you go. That's my floor.
Can we have a Sean, please?
that also reminds me, we do have to test it if energy leeches actually leech my shields.
Oh, most likely they do.
Yeah. I think John. Yep, John is in.
Of the door.
There's one over here by the Temple of Prophet, but I think it's better we take the other one and then return because the exploit is on the way. So let's go to the one I marked.
You got a thingy already?
Anything about these fractures? We'll do
Okay.
it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed. Keep him off the canister while it does its thing.
Boom! I love really butter.
Yeah, that's a good ability.
Also, they
Make your way over
definitely
here, Shen.
didn't spare on making sure people know she's heavy.
Do you not have your K drive, Sean?
Yeah, I got my case. I use my K drive.
Good, good. You just seem to be going so slow.
Also, the world's still like we're doing real, still we're doing so choppy.
Yeah.
Did you optimize?
That's a question to you, Sean.
Huh?
That's a question to you.
What's the question?
Did you let it optimize?
Up to you, Brandon.
Optimize. The
Yep.
launcher will
Optimize.
tell you that it needs to optimize, and then you can say yes or no.
Oh yeah, I did like optimize.
Just love it.
So I've okay. So lava erupting, death.
Well, technically it's not lava, it is thermia. It's also probably why we can stand in it without issues.
Yeah.
Done. But there's still coolant in the canister. Grab it and let's
Let
find
me
another
pick it up.
fracture.
Oh,
Diluted thermia could
sorry.
come in handy.
Can I drop it?
Press F.
Yep.
You should not pick up the canister because you do not have a good connection.
Okay.
If you disconnect or something, then we might lose everything we can.
Go to the one at the Temple of Prophet now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at it at least. The exploder is still passing by, but it will be passing soon. Careful not to get too close. It's stepping on a flying plane at the moment.
Yep.
I'm not sure that's how physics work.
That's exactly how physics work. Nope.
You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that fracture to get the party started. Incoming forces! Protect the canister!
You sure that was the good decision?
Yes. I make best decisions. See, everything is fine. Perfectly fine. Canary, please disable that armor. Stand still so I can shoot you.
You have 2 spiders, by the way.
Not anymore.
Now both gone?
No, one of them is. So that's not 2 spiders anymore. That's less than 2 spiders. I'm helpful.
Very helpful.
Koshia is asking you, Sean, what your ping is. I'm not sure how to actually see that because I never look at it.
My ping.
Probably
not the
in,
best.
in the
Not the
100.
best.
Sounds low.
A 100 ping
My
is
ping loses at 300.
300. Sounds more likely. It's like playing Minecraft again.
Haley butter. I totally forget that I have to put on my first to shoot at all.
Well, you can also damage them with the heli butter, but it's not as effective,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, it is playable, it's just the loading time is a lot. But we know that when champions we're gonna have a lot of loading time. It just was more than usual.
Grab the canister and get to another fracture.
Might be because it's the Velis, because I don't think we really were in the Velis with John.
Yeah, but Chen has been out here, so not sure.
Yeah, but probably not with us.
Find another Fisher.
Oh,
You don't die, Sean.
I found one.
Mark it, please.
No.
what?
There we go. There we go.
See it? Another Fisher. The things we're closing. Bam.
Neff won't do anything about these fractures. We'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed. Keep him off the canister while
Yeah,
I
could be that. I'd be surprised if Sean had already been out here today. Also probably the first load after the main line. I hear you.
I like the knockback animation.
Oh.
Nope.
Hey, why? Bastard. I hate embedded mode, they're so annoying. Sean, are you putting up alarm sticks over there?
Sticks?
The things that raise the threat level?
Think. No?
It's just we were for some reason going up.
Might be just didn't have nice new people. Please donate your shields, thank you. Could be we just didn't take one out fast enough so it raised up.
Maybe. I was worried that there was one like out of range that was not being dealt with.
Maybe.
My stomach is not happy.
I can imagine. Just if you have to go, then go, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the, what is it called? The stream might not be as long as usual today. I say might because who knows. But I think I've forgotten the English name for it. No, or
Stomach
something.
bug. Stomach bug.
Winter
Norwalk.
stomach bug.
Norwalk disease.
Yeah.
Or Norwalk virus.
I'm not sure if it is that, but oh, I think I see one over here. I see one over here.
Nice.
The symptoms are the same, and I had a very unpleasant morning. And the rest of the day was not much more pleasant, so yeah.
Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the camp.
At least I stopped having to fake all the time.
Yeah, that's already an improvement.
Two shotgun guys with limited range standing on top of a mountain and hoping to hit.
That's me.
Where is your summoner? I'd like to kill him. We have an alarm stick now.
Standing under the dropships is really fun. Because it just put up the second and then suddenly 5,000 shield.
$69.
Nice. Ooh. Man. Also, I got a whip.
A wisp?
A whip.
Oh.
The
Lecter?
well, yeah.
Which is really not the fastest.
The Lecter's actually pretty fast.
No, I mean Katy Butter.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a hydro. I can't wait to make my hydro and so I got my cannon and so right now I'm making a revolving pistol so I can be like a full pirate set.
Okay, we're done with this one. So we need to go and get another canister.
Oh, split chamber.
Doo doo doo.
Oh, so you're flying around town.
Someone should heal John a little.
Oh, I'm far away, so...
Wait, wait, then.
Oh, there you are.
There they are.
So I made the Artwing launcher, but I think I forgot to equip it.
You made the fragment or the segment and made also the fragment that you need? Or
The fragment.
yeah, like you have to build the segment and that gives you the ability to craft the thing that you need to summon and then you can equip that.
Yeah, I think I don't have the other part to that.
Well, as long as you have your K drive, you have something. K drives are still fairly fast.
Faster and further than foot.
Definitely.
Also, less getting murdered by your pinky. Found one?
You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that fracture to get the party started.
So we're 22 minutes now, so that shows a little bit about how long it takes. About 20 minutes per run, depending on how lucky you get with them. It's like on the side of a mountain. It's great. Well, we have a spider.
an irradiated spider who attacks other goblins.
Damn you, Jackal.
Ah, bumps. Run out of shields.
Don't run out of shields, that dies.
Yeah, that's the one problem with Silverin, that if you run out of quote marks energy, you die.
Yep. Spider down. Jackal down.
At least you get a little bit of invulnerability.
Yeah, she's the first Warframe to have shield gating. They stated that they wanted to do it with her as sort of a control test setting to see if it's something they want to do for others.
I mean, for her it definitely makes a lot of sense, because, you know, often you just forget that you have an ability on and suddenly out of shields,
Yep.
which is much worse than out of energy. Also, after this one, I would like if we return to Fortuna.
Sure. Well, once we've done all four, of course.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Just for the sake of the stream.
But really butter is done,
Nice.
so want to form on
Next
here.
load-in shouldn't be as bad. Also, the videos and stuff. Apparently, they did some trickery to get it working, so they didn't have to like ship all the videos with the mainline. So you don't actually like get the videos until you need them. Is what Steve talked about. While they were heating up Igor.
Ego.
Yeah, Igor is their compiler PC.
Yeah, I know.
We're almost done.
Grab the canister and get to another fracture.
Oh, there's one right up here.
If Neff won't do anything about these fractures, we'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed. Keep him off the
Is that the
canister while
first
it does
one?
its
I
thing.
think it was.
The one we just did was the first one of this mode.
Yeah, I thought so.
Man. One day I shall get your own.
A what?
I still haven't got the hit.
Oh, we have
That's
a
it,
green
okay.
spider.
Yay, green spider. There's a split chamber. Split chamber is so much easier to get these days than in the old days. Not that it was hard in the old days, it's just a lot easier now. Would you please pull down that shield?
All your shield belong to us. The frame.
Pretty much. Jackal is down. It's too far
Dead.
away. And move. What are you still doing down there, by the way?
Killing the green spider.
Okay. I just want to know. Like, I was afraid you didn't know we'd move.
Yeah, no, we moved, but green spider popped up and I didn't want to get it to the thingy when I killed it down there.
Everybody looks better with sword on that side. Everybody looks better with spear to them.
That's the one I wanted.
Oh, that's more. Stick.
Yeah, but definitely can do self-damage with alternative fire.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I saw that when you stream showed before me. That's nice to know. I mean, if I shoot at my feet with the Grappler, I die, so I think it's fair.
Let's do it again.
Okay. Going searching for another one. Okay, I am now invisible. I think that's a bug.
Defeat.
It just disappeared. Oh, I think I see one.
Incoming forces.
They're a lot
Protect
more
the
visible
canister.
if you're in Arkwing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just don't want to go on Argon because I want to level my arc gun.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And you know, if I go into Arcing then it's gone and I have to wait and...
Also, I've said it before, anyone who says that Korra is a bad frame, no fucking nothing. She's so good.
I wonder if you can have those thingies inside of caves.
I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, but we also haven't explored caves so much yet. And there shouldn't be anything that forbids it,
No, it would make sense. Just
except
it would be more
except
RC
for-
as a player.
except for gameplay stuff. Otherwise, like I'm there in a moment. Only 300 meters.
We're only halfway done. And Moore's finally arrived. Could you please stop latching to me, thanks? Oh, he's gotten one now, so not anymore, I hope. But it was just in the old days. I remember I was doing what is it called? Tier 3 excavation to try and get them. That was a lot of work.
Good.
Finally, I switched over and just did some. You're a little too far away, Sean.
Look, I'm dead.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoa!
You should be the first to know.
Oh, I'm walking around and like, oh, you're dead. You're fine.
Yeah, if you die on your K drive for some reason, there's a bug where you just continue walking.
Oh, there you go. Now I'm dead.
Don't be dead, John.
Don't be dead.
Like, yeah, that happened.
That's okay. The only thing you really lose is affinity, just don't die 4 times.
Yeah.
Done. But there's still coolant in the canister. Grab it and let's find another fracture. This diluted thermia could come in handy.
Okay, let's find one more. I see one. I hear a train.
Yeah, I like trains.
You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that
I like
fracture
trains.
to get the party
I was
started.
about to do that myself.
Positions. Do not let them destroy
I was
the
about to do
canister.
that. I like trains. Thing myself. Pop up.
Definitely. Definitely, yeah, that should really put some in, should put some indo into my combo to my fighting style because I got very red style for the whip, so I forgot to invest in it.
Do note that for the Lecter there is also the Secure Lecter, and I do believe that's just a general upgrade. So if you like the Lecter, the Secure Lecter is an option.
Also, by the way, the Balefire Charger. I can format it again.
Suddenly spear.
Yep.
Oi, come back here, mod. Well, we can capture the base.
Maybe.
Okay, we're done.
Head back to Tuna.
Yeah, back to Tuna.
Back to 5-2 now.
Oh, hey, Gabe.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, missed.
Okay.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I'll just capture them, okay?
Sure.
I tied them up and shot them at once, and they all died. Oh. Uh-oh, Warframe crashed. That's new. Stay in mission, please.
Yeah, stay in mission.
Don't usually have crashes.
Might have to be done with picking 3 up at once.
I only did 2 at once. I've done that before.
Interesting, you can see the wind direction at the particles of your gram prime.
I think I've had 3 total, but in over 2,000 hours, it's not uncommon. Yes, I would like to reconnect. Okay, didn't let me do that.
You just joined squad.
Okay, it just changed my in-game name to DE Steve, and then I joined the squad.
Okay.
I think there's more bugs. I wish I had to stream up for that, but yeah, I pressed escape to see what was going on, and my name tab up in the corner had been changed to DE Steve.
Sean, what's up with you?
I don't know.
The game's still up, but like it's not responding. It might just crash, but I don't know.
Well, you're not in the mission for me, so...
That's why I'm asking.
Is acting weird?
Yes, I am DE Steve confirmed.
So yeah, this is rough. And also with the update.
If nothing else, we can always just do 1 at a time to reduce the risk of anything happening. We can also do this other days. As I said, it is running for 2 weeks. So there is time to farm the rewards. It's not bad.
Yeah, also with the update drop, my controller settings got kerfuffled.
Yeah, they did some controller changes.
Yeah, I need to change back to Zoom.
Sean, is Sean playing on a potato?
Kind of. But
Nah.
No, not potato. It's not a potato, it's an
I
old
do quite
baguette.
like it. I also really like that I managed to get Veneri to match my color scheme.
I just wanted to say, no, Sean isn't playing on a potato. Potatoes are powerful. But that would have been mean.
I got one more gigabyte of memory than a potato.
You will notice that the lighting out in the valleys is a lot prettier now. There's still some weird lighting like this. I don't think this is a thing that's supposed to happen, but other than that, the rest is quite
Also,
pretty.
there's someone running here apparently.
I don't see anyone.
Yeah, I also don't see anyone. I just see on the ground a black spot, and I have the... Ah, no one's gone.
But yeah, apparently they launched the valleys with a lighting bug, and later discovered it and was a little bummed.
I gotta put it down. Warframe.
You can't get back in, or
Yeah, I have to put down my Warframe and to kill it. 'Cause
well, you can still try to open it up and then get back into the mission.
yeah, I mean, I have to like, I was just like in the task while it's still like not responding. So
I'll give it
Yeah,
a
no, you gotta
try.
play it
It's
back.
worth trying.
yeah, cause like I play the Honor.
I
play
can't
the
understand you when you
Honor
both talk.
Sorry, but I
That's
play
fine.
the Honor pretty smoothly with y'all.
Yeah, it's probably a mix of things, like as suggested. Probably a mix of mainline just having hit, you have a bunch of new content that you're loading in for the first time, and it's also the first time for your session, so it's not gonna make it easier. Oh, well, here's the date and hash 010000.
Weird. It's junk data, but
But I
strange things
also
here.
by
I'll get Zoo to take a look.
just
You never know.
on the mailing thing, like oh my god, I really do like it so much. It really makes the combo the combo stuff more apparent.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
really like the melee changes. Like, they just come naturally. That's really an indication that that they did a good job. Did Moose
I
scan
already
it?
have already scanned it.
If you have Helios, Helios might have scanned it.
Yeah,
It's probably the
for
very,
center
very
complete.
first one.
Yeah, probably.
Shinies. It's going to be so difficult to find them all.
Yeah.
And you probably can only scan them once each.
Yep.
Well, of course once per mission, but... Like, could we go out and scan that again next time? Well, if you fly to a position, your pet does teleport to you. They might also get stuck up there, of course. So, yeah. Just pet teleportation. There we go. Papa here. That was not an enemy, that was a black spot. How's it looking, Sean?
Yeah, I'll go back in the game, but it should be no problem next. It should be no problem this time.
But how's it looking with getting it back up again?
Oh, no problem. Sorry.
It's not about whether it's a problem, it's about, like, how are you doing? How far are you off?
Like, do even try to get back in?
Try to get back in.
We're waiting for you.
Yes.
So it would be nice to know whether or not you're going to join or not.
Yeah.
There we go. Shall we join? Well, let's give Sean a chance to load. Spider Dog Monkas. Yeah. Venari does this weird thing every once and again where she goes totally Spider Cat and just sits on the side of a wall. Like
Venari?
90 degrees out from a wall. It's a little weird. I love that animation.
Yeah, it's nice.
can. That guy's too far away though.
Okay, now I can hold it apparently.
Over halfway loading back in.
You can definitely shoot further than this area.
Yeah, but I think it's only in the
Oh, Sean showed up.
Yep, then let's go to Batu now.
Well, it seems that there's a little bit of drop-off to the projectile. I can't really confirm or deny it at the moment. So, Moo, do you feel there's drop-off on the projectile?
No, not at all.
Okay, so the projectile
Like-
does not, and the beam has probably a limited range.
Yeah, that definitely has a limited range.
Let's say it's probably like the others that are limited, so probably 350 meters or something.
Probably, yeah, something like that.
Maybe less.
But
There is the
With a
shotgun one.
projectile, I tried it out, like I shot at the...
Don't think we actually got credited for it. We still got the diluted thermia, but I don't think we actually got any credit for it because of the crash.
what I want to say, I shot at the cooling tower, and I hit more or less right where I shot, so I can't say there's any drop at all.
There's the question of how powerful the explosive shot is.
Pretty powerful. Need the charge up, of course, before, and you can't hold it. Still loading into Fortuna. There we go.
Oh, hey, at least I got all the.
There we go. Finally.
I saw the experience, but
Thermia fractures sealed 28. Okay. I definitely hadn't done that many.
Well, you get 14 for 2.
Yeah, okay.
And you did one earlier, and we did one. So
No, I got yeah, but I think I only. Well, at least I got amalgam shotgun spares and amalgam duration. Amalgam duration.
I'm going back to confirm whether or not we got it. It looks like we still got it. I have 45 now, and we'd only just gotten enough to do the other one. So we did get credited, or we should have gotten credited. Well, I think I would like to call it an early stream at some point. I would still like to go out and get one more so we can get all the amalgamates though. So I would say we do one more canister, and then we call it a stream there, call it a short stream, because my stomach is not happy and my head hurts like a bitch. So, yeah. But I'm just gonna go straight to the valleys and then invite you from there, so you don't have to worry about loading into Fortuna and that sort of thing. Yeah. I wanted to at least stream tonight, even though I'm not feeling terribly great. So we do that, but shorter stream because I need to rest a little bit.
Give me a moment.
Just let me know if you need a new one. Renari, you're not helpful at the moment. This.
Oh
Yeah, you can see down in the bottom here, you will notice a symbol that looks very much like the stuff that you see on the Samaris scanner up in the top there. The mining laser now has widgets. There's only 2 widgets at the moment. There is a long range widget and then there is a silent mining widget. But you can now upgrade your sunpoint drill. That's quite nice. I haven't done it yet, but I should have enough standing to be able to do it. So if I remember, we can try that when we go back in after this canister and then call it off.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's that time again, dreams.
We're getting close. 6,000 more to get to 9, and then at 10 we get the wolf salute.
There we go. Also, Hedron has the wrong Exodus adapter polarity. I definitely have to change that.
So you can't equip your flowers?
Yeah. I think it has Veteran or something like that.
Yeah, that would make
Veteran
sense.
or Narrow
Veteran
one.
is the defensive one.
Yeah.
Those
but I
rare
want
that the
my
excellent
flowers.
ones are actually polarized. For the excellence that probably removed the polarity, but I don't know.
I think I remove it there or make it narrow one. I think I remove it.
I look forward to getting Hildren. Now, when talking about streams, I'm trying to speak. There is next week we might have another Papa Frame stream, because according to how they described it, they're estimating that I can't double scan it. We're estimating that that it will take about a week to close enough fissures to trigger the next event, or the next part of the event rather.
At least they are all in the
Oh.
same place though.
So if it pops up for next Friday, we might do another Papa Frame stream there. Otherwise, we might do it for the weekend instead. These guys feels a lot more squishy than they did before. Wait a moment for Sean to load in.
I can't wait for with the
Yeah,
with was so cool.
I look forward to Wisp too.
Yeah.
Life is a
I think it's going to be a little bit
friends.
before we get her though, because we haven't even seen her abilities yet.
And
Big good, but
Okay, we're all here, so let's go and get a coolant canister. I see a fissure. There's another one further ahead. Did Mo mark the other one?
yep, I marked the other one.
Okay. Where is the exploiter?
The Explorer Spooder.
Spora.
I hear them. They
Oh,
climbing
yeah, I
up
see
the
it.
hill here.
It just loaded in now.
I got the reflex coil. Already rank 4.
Alright, let's go to, I guess, the closest one, because that is... Jenna's getting closer, so let's go to the waypoint 2.
Two.
You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that fracture to get the party started. Defensive
Party!
positions. Do not let them destroy the
Well.
canister.
Sean arrived dead. Stop running around, Sean, so I can revive you.
Oh, I'm alive? Okay.
Yeah, I revived you.
Okay.
I don't know if you don't see your own
okay.
health. If you don't see your own health, then let me know and I'll tell it to you.
Oh,
It's just like... Easy to go to the thing, easy come easy.
I wondered why I couldn't do Healy Butter, then I remembered, oh yeah, I have format.
Yeah, that's always the problem, but at least you'll get it soon.
I mean, I already have my third again.
Okay.
Should probably really try and build some stuff so I can level it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I would do it, but the only stuff I really have left to do is all things that require former, and I don't really want to spend all my former building weapons just for an affinity weekend.
Yeah, same.
Get it now then.
You're squishy.
Yeah,
Well, cool though.
Already rank 10 with bonus, but probably will be rank 10 without bonus soon enough.
well, you need to get there before you get the ability.
Done.
Nice.
Getting complete.
Coolant in the canister. Grab it and let's find another fracture.
Okay, let's go to one, which disappeared in the meantime.
I still have it, I think? No.
I have it again.
If Neff won't do anything about these fractures, we'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed. Incoming forces! Protect the canister!
I just realized you said it had impact and radiation damage.
Yep.
So if you get it to proc status,
Yep.
you have a weapon you can always have with you, which you can make you kill others.
Oh yes.
Of course, you might risk killing yourself in the process, but
Okay, something went up with the stream.
it should still be live. Try refreshing.
Yeah, I try.
Oh, that's Sean. Sean, history?
Yeah.
No, it just went into operator. Okay, that was apparently the boss of the nearby encampment.
Nice.
Okay, 10% left.
Grab the canister and get to
Alright.
another fracture.
I see one.
You ready? Drop that refined coolant into that fracture to get the party started. Keep him off the canister while it does its thing.
Okay, that's also a bug.
What?
The rocks disappear if I don't look at the center of it, but the thermia is still there.
There's the next one, by the way.
Over by the waypoint?
Mhm.
Over by the waypoint?
Yep. There's another one.
Oh, Moo marked another one. I thought you were asking where the next one was.
No, I marked another one.
Thank you. That's all we need then.
Yep.
Done. Oh, that was a Moo flying around. I keep on thinking you're one of those flying assholes. Unintentional ground slam. Left.
Fracture sealed. Let's do it again.
Uno más.
If Neff won't do anything about these fractures, we'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed. Keep him off the canister while it does its thing.
Well, it's a nice and quiet afternoon. I'll ruin that.
I think they need to fix some of the spawns, like there was just a teleporter without anything spawning.
Ah, there was people spawning. One of them was floating above. But that one, yeah, there was one spawning. One guy.
Yeah, I think they messed up something there.
It works. It just seems a little random when it spawns. Can you use your fourth while you're in the air? Like, can you, for instance, bullet jump up and then cast it while you're in the air? Nice, I like that. So you don't have to always, like, fly yourself off from the bottom. I think the new stance's drop chance is about 0.3 something, if the wiki is correct. So you need to kill a few of them, but it's possible.
Sealing complete. What was the last one? Yep.
Second. Oh! Call drive is getting away. Okay. We are ready. See, my jets are definitely colored wrong. Which jets is it you have on, Moo? Which jets is it you have on your payload?
I don't know.
How do they look?
Very quadratic.
It sounds like the step 10s.
Yeah, I think it's a step 10s.
If it's the same as mine, that you could probably still see on the stream, then it is the step 10s.
I like how her braids flow up.
Papa, come inside. Come inside, Papa. Good Papa.
I mean, you can look at my thingy right out here.
Where did you park it?
Here.
Yes, the step 10s, and they do not appear colored to me.
To me, they are colored.
I can see it on the stream. So I guess it is a host bug.
Probably. Finally.
I mean, that's surprising because the host bug would be the first thing you find.
Probably didn't pay attention to it.
Taking a while. I do some weird glitchy stuff. Is someone in the operator?
No.
You don't know if someone is in the operator.
No.
Like, I don't see you on the overlay, and there's a weird spooky ghost operator in here.
I'm not my operator. So let's see, you have publish change. You have in gravimetric mode, you know,
Atmosphere mode?
atmosphere mode, you have 10 impact base and 80 radiation for the not charge one, and 50% space status. Space status.
That's a lot of status.
Yeah, that's you know.
That means you could guarantee a proc, not necessarily a radiation proc, but...
I mean, I have one. No, I have 160 on, and I'm already at 80. So, and the charge one has 34% status, and 26% critical, 0.5 charge rate. Critical multiplier is 2.2.
Nice.
And you have 200 impact, 250 blast, and 1300 base radiation.
I'll have to sit down and look at it proper. Okay, Sean finally disappeared, so I'm about to load in.
Fire rate doesn't decrease or increase charge rate? I have automatic trigger on and it doesn't change anything.
It usually does. Let's see. Looking good. The Malice is more stable these days, thanks to the work you're doing. But we've still got fractures erupting every day, and until Nev concedes the threat, we have to take care of ourselves. Find them. Seal them. We're counting on you. We got Amalgam Barrel Diffusion and Amalgam Organ Shatter, which is multi-shot and dodge speed, and the critical damage and charge attack speed. Which charge attacks are already bloody slow, so that might actually be nice. So let's have a quick look at the widgets before I forget, and then we'll have a look at the amalgam mods, and then we will call it a stream.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So here we have them. Sunpoint Plasma Drill Silencer widget, Sunpoint Plasma Drill Range widget. So increased range and silent.
Also, yeah, 260 and you are at 100.
Yeah, of course, if you start at 50 you would get to 100 and... how much? Uh, 110?
Yeah.
No. I cannot do math with a headache, sorry.
That should do you quite
I mean, you are limited at 100 anyway.
Yeah, also if it is on the beam one, then it doesn't really make sense to go for it.
No, it's still good.
Yeah, it's just you don't necessarily need 100% status on a beam weapon. So, equipment, mods. Amalgam. So, let's start from an end. Barrel diffusion. So, regular barrel diffusion is 120% multi-shot and nothing else. Amalgam barrel diffusion gives 110% multi-shot, but you get 60% dodge speed on top of it. So you lose 10% multi-shot for 60% dodge speed. It does cost 4 more polarity too, but the polarity is the same. Organ Shatter, 90% critical damage for the base. And 85 critical damage for the Amalgam mod, which has a 60% attack, charge attack speed. What's the last one? Shotgun spares.
Heaven
So-
actually does 125 radiation damage per second.
So, Shotgun Spares by itself gives 90% fire rate. It's not a mod I really use normally, but let's remember that. This will be 85 probably. Yeah, 85% fire rate, so you lose 5, but you get 45% revive speed. And then the last one, Serration. So regular Serration is 165% damage. Amalgam Serration is 155, so you lose 10% but gain 25% sprint speed. If this works regardless of whether or not you have your primary weapon out, this might actually take the place of my Serration. Because I love sprinting. Like, I love going fast, just not vault speed fast. So yeah, that's the Amalgam mods. They will come back later if we don't get them from the event. or at least they said in the dev stream, things can change of course, that the new enemies that's going to be introduced with Gas City that is on the way, but not quite here yet, soon TM, they will drop amalgamates, but it's probably gonna be a low chance. So yeah, get them now if you can, because it's gonna be harder to get them later. But it should be possible to get them later, and we probably will also see more amalgamates. I can't imagine they would only ever do 4. So, someone shouting cover dance in the background. So, with that, I think we should call it a stream.
Yeah.
So, let's hop out. Let's get an end screen up and let's get some music going. So I want to say thank you for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
It was
I hope you enjoyed it. Also, we'll have to farm it more. I'll be happy to help with it. Just, I would like to get my headache to go a little bit away and my stomach to be not trying to do somersaults. That would be lovely.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, so I might be feeling better tomorrow or Sunday. If it is that disease that I already forgot the name of, then
Norwalk disease.
yeah, that one. Then it should
can
usually
kinda
be a couple of days.
You can kind of remember it by Nordic Walk, because you know Nordic Walk.
And what would remind me of Nordic Walk?
Which is also a disease. No, it is not. That looks weird though. There are some weird children builds already.
I can imagine.
Like I'm looking at one right now.
I look very much forward to doing some fashion frame on her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, like it's hard to imagine what would really look good on her. Her base bandana is quite nice, that one I'm very tempted to buy because it just looks good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
But I don't know what for armor and stuff.
Armor's a little bit hard.
The armor is usually hard, that's the purpose of armor. But yeah, I should end off the stream, so
Yep.
Thank you for joining me, and if you hang around I'll talk to you in a second.
Talk to you in a moment, Papa.
Talk to you in a moment. Bye bye.
Bye.
Alright, so that is the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit shorter than usual, but as I said, I'm not feeling my usual peppy self, so I would like to get to bed probably not too late tonight, and also I need to do something about like lying down or something because my body hurts. So yeah, for now though, I'm gonna get going. Say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do play Warframe, do get in on the event if you can, and if you need help, well, there's possibilities you can ask, and if I have time I'll help. But yeah, you just need to get 100 points to get all the rewards from phase 1. Phase 2 we don't know anything about yet, but it will probably be a bounty, like a similar to the Prophet Taker bounty, so Old Maid and Voxelaris. And then it's probably gonna be similar to how the Ghoul bounties pop up every now and then with them. Maybe it'll get Voxelaris standing, that would be lovely, but we'll see. Probably not though, it's probably just gonna give regular Solaris United. But anyways, we'll have to see about that. But 100 points, you do get 7 if you do all 4 fishes. It is a little challenging to do. If you pay attention then it's no problem, but you do need to bring proper defense into it, otherwise it's going to be an ass. But as I said, if you have Vaseline can heal them, so that can definitely help you in a pinch. But you do need to pay attention. So yeah, that's the thing. But you get 7 if you do all 4, otherwise you get 1 per. So it is 1, 2, 3 or 7 per run. And you need 100. And you get rewards at 5, 25, 50, 75 and 100. So yeah, get it. I'm gonna get going. Good night everyone, thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. Bye!